It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Right through there for a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball. It's slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
1 out, base is empty. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Fought off foul. Leon leads off first with 1 away.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Gets under it and pops it up. Betts. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So the Astros lead 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Today's starting pitcher, Ronel Blanco. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Hesung Kim, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. stays alive. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging. Dodgers down. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He makes the grab. One down.
Batting 6.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Paredes, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Batting 7.
2 outs, base is empty. John Singleton will hit next.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1.
2 outs. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading
Here's
off
Mookie
for the
Betts.
Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Lavastida gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. Muncy launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
That one
That's
missed.
The ball.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6, catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Just a slow ground ball this time. Paredes whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That one found hard the other way. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Edman in position and makes the grab. And there's one down. And here's the rookie catcher, Brian Lavastida. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And that is out of play. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mauricio Dubon out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Blanco back to work. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for mistakes somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Pedro Leon.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 down, bases empty.
Walker.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. Fly to left his first time. That clips the corner. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac
So up next,
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. And it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ground ball right side. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Grounded out his first time up. The other way.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball
2-2.
almost got him there. That's out to center field. Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day
Now
long,
batting,
and so could every hitting
hitter,
coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
On a line. Hauls it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1 so far.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez on the move to the alley. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Here's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. Singleton in his second season, 33 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Outside. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Brian Lavastida. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Out to short. Gets it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mauricio
Back to the
Dubon.
top of the lineup, Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. And that one fouled off. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order,
Now
and this
batting,
is where we
right
see the
fielder,
OPS
Pedro
jump
Leon.
up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Pedro Leon. Swinging a foul straight back. Dubon stands at second with 2 gone. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field, Pajes on the move, and that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-zip. Back here in L.A., John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Dodgers trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Bounce to the left side. Paredes zips it across, and that is the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, second
Jose
baseman,
Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Seems like he got
batting,
exactly
first
what he was
baseman,
looking
Christian
for right
Walker.
there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Altuve, the runner at second with one away. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. Now 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy snags it, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
check
for
of the current
Dodgers,
standings.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Blanco back to work. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's a fair ball. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Leon brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing went around. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Walker tossed to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Designated hitter, John Singleton.
And the sweeper misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low. And that's ball 2. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now, Jake Myers. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. Brian Lavastida up next for the Astros. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Myers around third. He'll score easily. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and the lead runner has to hold on at second. Now it's the right fielder, Pedro Leon. Fly ball center field. Edman in position. And that is that. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball. Right through there, got him. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just missing there. Going to count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Next offering is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. That misses.
1-0.
1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Runner at second.
1-1.
2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Ginkel.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And they get Edman for the out.
That right there was a productive at-bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Late swing, foul to the left.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, John Singleton. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. In for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, left field. Hernandez sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Brian Lavastida. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Josh Hader.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Josh Hader.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see
Up
down in the
next,
dugout,
for the Dodgers,
players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
V.S.
Here's Mookie now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Turns and fires to Betts. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
2.
Squirts away a little bit.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Two outs. Tap foul at the plate. The Dodgers down to their final strike. 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.